like I said on the title, I'm going to be transplanting all those seedlings. I never did get back to it. I didn't make it to the farm this weekend. I have had the crud, but this has to be done before I kill all these baby plants. And I thought, well, Ethan's not here. I don't have any company. I'll use y'all for company. So be sure to subscribe and thumbs up. My analytics say that 12% of my viewers aren't subscribed. So if you subscribe, you'll get notifications to when I'm going live. So anyway, I'm going to get started. I didn't tell anybody I was going live. I just decided to do it. My good tripod is at the farm. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get y'all to stand up here. I'm trying to make the end of this tripod is missing. I don't know where it is. And I may not be able to do it, y'all. May not be able to. Oh well. I've got to figure out something. Something to hold you all. But I don't know what. Maybe if I move this dirt. Potting soil. This potting soil has so many wood chips in it. I think it could have done with another year. I had to move wood chips for my little seedlings to come up. So, well, we got one watching. I'm going to flip this around and show y'all. And of course, I left all my little garden tools up at the farm. So, I'm going to use spoons. We're going to improvise. But I want to try to show you all my plants. These are all, I just used a to-go container from probably Olive Garden. And these are sweet banana pepper plants. So they're way overdue to go into cups. I'm gonna do those first. And these are beefsteak and Roma tomatoes that need to go in cups so they can grow. And these are yellow tomatoes and I think hot banana peppers. I'm gonna have to, I didn't mark them real well. Oh, what a surprise for me. Doing something halfway. So I'm gonna have to wait till they come up before I really know what I have planted. So I don't even know what time it is. I was gonna do this till Alaska Prepper went live, and you know I didn't look. I think he goes live here at 4. Isn't it only about 2? I hope he's not live. I didn't even. Somebody's 2 people's there. Somebody check and make sure I didn't lose track of the time and Alaska Prepper's not live. Because if he is, I'm gonna cut this and go mod for him. Let me see if I can get this to stand up. Oh my goodness. Me and my tripod issues. My sister gave me a little thing to go in my truck on the vent. Oh, sorry, I dropped y'all. Rotate device back. Okay. Well, now it's got y'all looking the wrong way. Well, you can see my little chickens. Over there's my tent with chickens. I hope I didn't lose y'all. Let's come in and peep at my chickens. I gotta get them some more water. Look at my girls. Here we go. Ah, it's spun. Yeah, I get water up the homestead in 2 weeks, and all of these will be moved into appropriate coops and have runs. I feel really bad. I let them out in the evenings, but they're kind of locked up all day because a neighbor complained. She's just an old woman. Oh, you're gonna sit there with no life. I feel really bad for her. And she told me one day, she said, 2 of your chickens was in my yard. And I said, oh, good, they'll help fertilize your grass. I didn't think about it. Oh, well. She called animal control. I think I've told y'all that story. So I got in trouble. So everybody is locked up except Goldie and the babies. And she stays close. She doesn't take them anywhere. But in case anybody didn't know, I wanted to show you all, anybody that's coming in and didn't see, I just used, why spend the money? We ate out at Olive Garden. We eat out all the time. Olive Garden and who else gives us these plates? I forget. But anyway, I save them and put my seeds in them. Now, are they blocked? No, I'm going to have to take this little bitty baby spoon and scoop these little babies out. And then I'm going to, let me see if I can organize myself and not knock y'all over on your heads. Don't want to do that. And I know I look like a hot mess today, but I've been sick. Biggest part of 2 weeks. I don't know what's wrong with me. But anyway, we still have to do stuff. I am going to transplant these into solo cups. I'm going to make holes in the bottom, put them in a bigger tote with water in the bottom. I'll water them after I put them in, and then have the holes in the bottom and put an inch or 2 of water in the bottom of the tote and let them seep up their own, gosh, I can't even see this. Seep up their own water. Okay, these are Haas tool seeds that all of them didn't get in the rain. These are Lola banana peppers. I think these are sweet peppers. Almost sure. And they're untreated seeds. So I'm gonna use since I left my gardening tools up at the farm, I'm gonna use a bigger spoon. I probably need to rip this bag open to help myself out a little bit. And I probably needed a knife, and I didn't bring a knife. But how is everybody? It's beautiful here. It's like 82 or 83 degrees. It's been partly cloudy, which doesn't bother me at all because we've had no rain and it's hot. If it doesn't rain next week, we're gonna have to water those gardens farm. That's gonna be a pain in the butt. But not after I get my water pump in my well, because I'm having him put outside spigots for me. And that is so I can run water hoses to my gardens, to my animals. So I'm just scraping this potting soil out. I hope I have enough potting soil. I've got almost 100 little plants here. It doesn't look like it, but it is. So I'm just putting the dirt in a solo cup. And then this little pan here, I don't want to disrupt its little roots, so I'm going to take a little bitty spoon and with extreme precision, y'all know better, and take this little baby out of here. I do have some babies that are pretty close together. Hey there, filling the planters today with a bunch of super, yes, I've got to get my snap peas planted. So then I'm just going to take this little spoon with this little bitty seedling on it and set it down here so the dirt was underneath it. I haven't disrupted its little roots. And push it down there a little bit. And I'm going to put a little more. Oops, I just got a lap full of dirt, y'all. I got to hold that little baby up. I can't see who it is. I think that's Andrea Cole. How are you, darling? Your garden's beautiful. We had snow and cold and my goodness, we've had everything here, so we are really late, but our weather stays nice, sometimes even way into October, so I'm really not late. We don't plant till after Mother's Day. I gotta stand up and get this dirt off of me. So I'm really not late with this. These are just a little behind, but that's what it looks like. That's what I'm gonna sit here and do and chat with y'all while I do this. Let's see, I need another cup. But I will poke holes in the bottoms of the cups and let them seep water from the bottom. But this potting soil is really damp. And I'm gonna let these babies get just a little bit stronger. If I tried to put them out in the garden right now, and we did get a good rain, it would beat them to death. So there's my cup of dirt. My little bitty X-Acto spoon. Just like you'd cut out a piece of cake. And try not to disrupt those roots. Gosh. See? And I'm gonna set it down on top of that. And put just a little bit more. Oh, and I didn't tell you, press that down a little bit so you don't have a whole lot of air pockets or anything under that. I don't know why that makes such a difference, but everybody that's a more seasoned gardener than me says it's not good to have air pockets around your plants. So I watch Roots and Refuge, and I watch Deep South Homestead, and I watch Doug and Stacy. I watch Justin Rhodes. Well, I can't even tell you who all I watch. Can't remember right off the top of my head. For little extra gardening tips, the only thing I know is what my grandpa taught me. Like I'm teaching Ethan. And he always had an amazing garden. So, worked for him. I know what works for West Virginia. Now, he didn't do this. Oh, he would just die if he'd seen me doing this mess. But he started his in his basement sooner. He had a perfect place. I have a basement, but it's full of everybody else's stuff. So there's no room to do anything. So anybody that's talking to me, I'm sorry, I'm missing it, but I just wanted to be able not to talk to myself while I was out here, and see if I could at least get these little sweet banana peppers transplanted. There's another little baby. Push it down in that cup. And give her some more dirt. I love the sweet banana peppers. My favorite thing is to have breakfast with eggs and toast and sweet banana peppers and fresh garden tomatoes. Oh, Lord, get my mouth water now. Okay, there's another one. See, I'll just run my mouth and talk to y'all. Let me see if I can scroll this up and see if I've missed anybody. Hey, Helen Dixon. It was Andrea Cole, I was right. Still another week of rain left in Oklahoma. Garden is looking super though. Oh, that's awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So maybe, you know, if a whole lot of people don't come in today while I'm live. Did anybody check for me to see if Alaska Prepper's live? You know, I lost track of time. This crud has me down. And I thought I started this process about 2 or 2:30, but I'm not quite sure what time he was going live. I love that you're teaching your grandson. Yeah, my grandpa taught me, and he loves it. He absolutely loves it. I've got plenty of plants here. Listen, I'm not hurrying up on anything that he's going to miss out on. Trust me on that. We have got plenty for him to help me do this and remember this. I should have started these seeds inside a little sooner. They should have been a little bigger. See, I'm just getting a clump of dirt with the little seedling. Set it down in my solo cup. Press it down just a tad. Now, I won't throw this dirt away. I'll put it, you know, because I'm not using all the dirt. And I'll just put it back in a tote. There's my little punky poo. Today's his brother's birthday. So as soon as we're going to have dinner, I couldn't leave, you know, and not have dinner with him. So we've got to have dinner at 5. And then as soon as we're done, I have to go to the farm. I didn't feel like it, I have to, but there are plants on that crazy hill. If y'all saw that video of me covering up that hill of dirt I've got. And I didn't show y'all the cabbage, but there's tomatoes, cabbage, sweet pepper plants. Ethan saw the bigger plants when we stopped to get ice at my local little feed store on the way to the farm that weekend. And of course they were bigger plants with leaves, and so I went over and was showing him how you don't look at the tags. Once he gets used to it, he'll be able to look at the leaves of a plant and tell the difference between a pepper and tomato plant. And then when we get the squash going, I'll show him that. Oops, I am losing a root here. Well, where is that? Oh my goodness, I've got two babies entangled here. Oh my goodness, okay. So I had to pull one out by its little root. That's okay, I'll make sure. Look how long that root is on that baby. Holy moly, I better make a hole. I don't want to mess that root up. Let me dig it a hole and stick it down in there. Because you know it's hard on plants to be transplanted. I had my gloves on, now I'm messing in the dirt. See, it never does me to put gloves on. I'm always scrubbing my fingernails. That's okay. It's worth it. Ethan's papa said today, you know, if that boy doesn't eat a plant, he won't know until he's older what invaluable information you have taught him. Now, I knew when I was a kid because my grandma and grandpa were just farmers before it was called prepping. And they only ate. Oh, CJ here. Hey, CJ, darling. Just transplanting my, let's see how many people we have. I can't see this. Just transplanting my baby seeds into solo cups so they can get bigger and stronger and go in the garden. And Ethan wasn't here, he just got back, and I thought, oh, well, I'll talk to my lovelies. They'll keep me company, even though I can't see what y'all are saying. And I'm just real high tech here. I left all my garden tools at the farm, so I'm using different size spoons. One to rake this dirt in the solo cup, and the other to extract these little baby seedlings. But now, on the weekends, Ethan's all about his mommy and daddy. He might not come over and notice what I'm doing. He's my boy all week, and he's mommy and daddy's all weekend. And that's the way it should be. Okay, now I told y'all I had to extract that little seedling and lay it to the side. And now I don't see it. Oh, here it is. Here it is, here it is. Look at that. This pan isn't but 2 inches thick. Look at the root on that. They were growing sideways. These are sweet banana peppers. That hole might need to be deeper. I don't want to mess with the roots. You know, it's hard on any animal, any plant, the more you mess with them. But this potting soil's good and wet, so that'll help it get a good start. The little things, they were just at my patio door reaching for the sun. And I thought, well, at least I can sit and do this. I still don't have much energy, y'all. I don't know what kind. My son had something. I get everything coming and going where I don't have it. An immune system. And he was, I don't know if I was fighting it off or what, but he was puking, diarrhea, sick as a dog. But I have just had, I don't even want to tell y'all what I think it is. They moved a bunch of pine trees. And if y'all went back and saw a video that I did showing, I did it for CJ to show her how close they had put the 5.7 to me. But we had tons and tons of pine trees. And I have since found that doesn't necessarily easily go through evergreens. And they took all the pine trees out. And now that tower has a straight shot to this house. And ever since they did that, I never really felt hugely healthy here. At the farm, feel like two different people. Ever since they did that, this is the third week in a row I felt bad. And I think that tower is bothering me. But here's the problem. I can't take Ethan away from his mama and his daddy. And wherever he is, I have to be. Let me see. Oh, Sandwich is here. Hey, Sandwich. Now, you can't use the F word and you can't use GD. But on my channel, you can use your little cuss words that you try to get by with on Marfugal. You can say shit here because I do. Hey, Robin Spiker. How are you, darling? Did you just get here? May May. Thank you, honey. Oh, I'm sure it is, CJ. I am sure it is. And I'll tell you how I know for a fact. This past week, I told JK's provider, I said, now, I'm going to go to that farm and I'm going to get feeling better. Hi, you found me. Good. Be sure and subscribe. I was looking at my analytics the other day and it says that 12% of my viewers aren't subscribed. I know YouTube's not the greatest on notifications, but you don't even have a shot at a notification if you don't subscribe. So I hope you're subscribed. I decided that, you know, I haven't really worked on my channel. I just put out information for you all and anybody that happens to stumble on it. But I've been at 4,550, 60, and 70 for a year now. So I've decided I want over 4,000 subscribers. I don't know why, but I don't care. Not subscribers, family members. Y'all aren't subscribers to me. Y'all know that. But I want to reach more people. I want to grow our family. Now, that's true. I love Cosmic Cowboy. That's great. No, no, no. Y'all aren't subscribers to me. That kills me when people talks about. I heard somebody the other day, and I commented on their video and said, you know, if you haven't developed a relationship with any of your subscribers by now, you might want to start a new tactic. They're not just subs. They're people that we're touching and reaching and trying to teach something. But I decided that, you know, time is probably getting short. And not everybody knows how to grow a garden, y'all. And, you know, how many people, most people I know goes and buys big plants. How many people really start their seeds? These are hostile seeds I showed y'all. I mean, how many people? Ridge Runner, hey. Oh, Ridge Runner, honey, YouTube does that. Don't you worry a bit. YouTube does that to all of us. Thank you for looking for me to find me again. So I've got, for people popping in, I've got my solo cup of dirt. I will go back and poke a hole in the bottom and I'm going to put it in a bigger tote with 2 inches of water and let it seep the water up from the bottom. This soil is very wet. I'm just taking a spoon and scooping out my little seedling, dropping it in a hole in the cup so I don't disrupt its little root system. And then I'm putting another little spoonful around it, holding my little seedling up, putting enough around it. So see, its little stem is such a baby. So just doing that, getting the oxygen, the extra air pocket out of there. Susie Q, hey Drop. Drop, I just commented on one of your videos. And then CJ come back behind me and commented on my comment to your video. So, and it's funny, I was watching Deep South Homesteads live last night a little bit, and it was really funny. You know, they're to the end of their growing season, and it's just May. It is odd to me how different all of the United States is with their growing seasons. And we're just now getting started. Oh, I'm so thrilled with my potatoes and onions. If y'all didn't see that, I did an update. I showed y'all what the potato looks like when you cut it into pieces. Showed you how to plant it. And then last week I went and showed you after 3 weeks what the onions and potatoes are looking like. So y'all check that out. You just have to be patient. So just my little oh, looky here. Let me see if I can turn this around. Listen, this side of my yard's clean. This side of my yard is a farm. So y'all overlook this, but I'm gonna turn this around and show y'all. I hope y'all can get y'all set back up here. Look what's coming. Let me stand up. Looky there. There's Miss Goldie Mama and her babies. Now we went from 14 to 7. She changed her nesting place and she lost 7 of her babies. But we still have 7, and then I've got Goldie, and then I've got Goldie's sister. So that makes 9 females. Now I've got to get me another Tom. We had to shoot the one Tom. We couldn't catch him to get him out of here, and Ethan and his mama cooked him and they ate him. I was at the farm. I don't know if I could have eaten him or not. I doubt it. Because these first ones are my pets. Now the little chickadees that I showed y'all in the tent, they're not my pets. But I've got, my first one's pets. But she is such a good mama. Love her heart. She doesn't sit down. I have stayed up and watched for her because we had some critters. Oh, what's wrong with Susie Q? I know, Carolyn. Hey, Carolyn, how are you? Aren't those babies? Oh, they have their wing feathers. 2 of them got away from her. There's always 2 stragglers. Not fond of turkeys. They are safe. They are safe from freezer something. Oh, no. Those will... So, hey there, CB. How are you? I'm just out here with my solo cups and a bag of potting soil. Thought y'all get aggravated at me for keep showing y'all. But I can't, since I lost the top of my tripod, I can't tilt y'all. I just have y'all propped up. So you can't really see what I'm doing. But I'm glad Goldie Mama came by. She's adorable. So I'm filling solo cup with potting soil. And I've got my little pan of my seedlings. Just use I swear I think this is Olive Garden or something. Just using a little spoon and with surgeon precision, let me tell you. Scooping these little babies out here. Sticking my finger in there, making a little bitty hole, setting that root down in that hole. Pressing it down in there. And then putting just a little bit more around that teeny tiny baby stalk. And that's it. And I wanted company while I did this. I don't know how many I'll get done. If I can get this done, I've got 2 trays of tomatoes and banana peppers. Uh-oh, what did Drop say? It's hard for me to do this and watch chat. It's hard for me to do anything and watch chat. That's what I get for being old. Gosh, this dirt's all clumped up. Potting soil. Listen, I started these seeds in potting soil. I did not start them in seed starter. My grandpa started seeds straight in the garden. I'm going to start some seeds straight in the garden. I'm going to start all of my squash and pumpkins and all that stuff straight in the garden. That's next weekend. Okay, I got the cup of dirt. I'm going to scoop up under that little bitty thing. Make sure I have its root. set it down in a little hole I made with my finger. Press it down so there's not any air in there. Oh, and that one was perfect. I don't need to add dirt to that one. Well, I've got some kind of board. And I know somebody set it on this table because it has nails in it so Ethan don't get hurt. I don't know where it came from. I'm telling you, one side of my house looks normal, a normal yard, the way it always did. From this patio table on over, it looks like the nastiest, junkiest farm. I've even got a big 4-foot high, what was that? Pile of wood chips where the power company came. Let's see, I want to buy like 5 to 10 acres and a homestead. Well, it depends on how many animals you want. Hey G, how are you? Go to my hands and knees, beg you to watch my last video. The beasts from the pit are here. Please trust me. You need to see my last upload before it's gone. Okay. Listen, anybody that's got a channel, y'all know y'all can drop their links. I haven't started Ethan's cherry tomatoes. I wanted him a cherry tomato of every color. I ordered $64 worth of seeds. No water here to grow a garden, drought. I know we're all supposed to have a drought. We're my big garden number 1, if y'all watch that video. We have a pond right beside it. And my garden number 2 that I just had tilled, below it is plenty of room for me to not make a pond the size of the ponds for garden number 1, but I have got plenty of room to put in a decent sized pond, little pond anyway. And but I have well water, and I'm hoping 280 feet. I really truly believe God led me to that. Gee Willie, I will watch that video. CJ or somebody, I don't know who's here that's modding. If y'all want to drop that link, put Drop's link in there. Whoever's in there, somebody put CJ's link in there. CJ, if you're the only mod, put your own link in there, honey. I don't care. We're all family here. Put your link to your new channel too. We only try to act nice on more if we don't have to. Hey, Karen Reed. I can see CJ's blue. See, I'm dyslexic and I read easier with blue, colors of blue. So I can see what CJ puts in there. So I'm seeing who she's speaking to. It's good to see y'all. I can't even see how many people's here. But I just, when you do something like this, it's a little bit tedious. Even, I didn't want to be out here talking to myself. I'll talk to y'all and maybe teach y'all something. That's what I'm hoping. Listen, I love y'all. And I'm just really, really worried. Are y'all limited? Who said they were in a drought? Are y'all limited to the tap water in your house you can use? I mean, I've got stuff in containers, stuff, if you're limited, you may not be able to, water a full garden, but couldn't you water some containers? I mean, anything's going to be better than nothing. Because let me tell you, if we can't buy stuff at the store, if we don't take that, you know what? You have some stuff canned or frozen or dehydrated or whatever. If you can't have fresh vegetables from the store, which I don't think we should have fresh vegetables anyway. Miss Lisa R. Hall found an article, one of the channels, or the channel that was showing where they're putting non-destructible spores that even they put it on coffee beans. I don't know, I might have told y'all this. Coffee beans, fresh coffee beans, roasted coffee beans, ground coffee beans, and then made a pot of coffee out of the coffee grounds. and the spores were still there. And they are big time testing it on romaine lettuce, which is my favorite. So I won't go buy romaine lettuce. I'm gonna wait for my own. And you know, in the wintertime, Roots and Refuge is where I learned this. Oh, hold on a second. Hey, baby. Transplanting babies. What you doing, Punky? Great. Doing great? Can you say hi, everybody? Nanny's live. They were looking for you. Did y'all hear him? Hi, everybody. There he goes. He said it louder for you. They're saying hi, I'm sure. Where y'all going? Store? Are you going to Kroger's? Oh, okay. All right. Love y'all. Oh, I'll bring mine. Love y'all. Love you, baby. Love that boy, let me tell you. Y'all, listen, if those wheels are rolling on a vehicle, could y'all hear him say hi to y'all? He loves y'all. Potatoes are your easiest. Romaine has the most vitamins. Oh, is that what? CJ, are you saying what because of what I'm saying about those spores? I told him y'all would say hello. Y'all, let me tell you, if there's wheels rolling on this street, his butt's in the back seat. No matter who it is or where they are going. But anyway, those spores that this company, the guy was at some kind of conference, and it was a health conference, and they were talking about there was absolutely nothing they could do to kill spores. And that gave him this great brainstorm, and he and 4 other countries have developed and working on spores that have those barcodes in the spores, and nothing will destroy them. And they're starting with the fruits and vegetables, but they haven't gotten any farther as of that video, supposedly, than romaine lettuce. Hey, Pro Carry Trucker, are you in here, baby? That's awesome. It's good to see y'all. I'm just transplanting my little seedlings. I am putting dirt in a solo cup. I have my seedlings in just a plastic takeout from probably Olive Garden. Put them down in there, press them down a little bit. Gonna cut holes in the bottom, put them in a bigger tote with 2 inches of water and let them seep their own water up at their own rate. And when they get just a little bit bigger, then I'll take them up there. I want them strong because we're not getting a lot of rain, y'all. We had a lot when we really didn't need it. And, you know, somebody said they only thought the mid and west was going to get a drought. I think we're all supposed to have a drought. But yeah, I won't buy fresh vegetables at the store right now because, yeah, it's always good to see Pro Carry Trucker because I don't know if they have those spores on them yet or not. You know, it's awful, y'all. I hate to eat anything. I don't want to eat out. Look at that baby's little root. Can I see that root? Look at that. So I put a hole down in the center of that, and I'll push that little root, not to disturb it too much, down in that hole. But some of them, Ethan was helping me, so they got planted a little deeper, so it took some of them a little longer to come up than others. But I'm going to let these stay in the cups and grow until the circumference of their stems are longer. They have a, you know, little more durability to them, because if I put them out in the garden now and we did have a good rain, oh, it'd beat them to death. And let me tell you what, I spent a small fortune. Last year I stopped buying food preps and started for 4 months. Started buying seeds. And I spent all of my prep money for 3 months on seeds. So I've got plenty of seeds. So I want to, oh, there's another little baby just starting up. Oh my gosh. I pulled this one out and happened to see. That one must have got planted way deep. My goodness. Let me show y'all. Let's see if I can get it in there. Look right there. Can y'all see? They're just a little baby starting. Ah. It's, you know, to me, plants, watching Goldie with her babies, watching the chickens go around, listen to the birds sing. That's the only sound I have. Listen, I've got 4 neighbors that go in and out. They have to go past me to get in or out to go anywhere. That's the only traffic I have. So all I have are the birds and, you know, this world is such a miracle to be destroyed by such evil, but we knew it was coming, y'all. Didn't anybody act like it was a surprise. But, oh my goodness, have y'all seen where the, let's see, who was that? Vlad Gruitz. We don't have to put his channel link down. I'm just mentioning, but we don't have to link him. You can if you want to, it don't matter. Put out a video that maybe Navy SEALs had crashed one of Bill G's homes. Yes, CJ put that in there. Everybody get to CJ's backup channel. Help it grow. And supposedly found stuff for a room set up. Was no children there, but it went way deep under the house and tunnels, and had a camera and a SD card and a pretty little girl's room set up, and thinking maybe Miss Melinda's the one that turned him in. You can't tell me she's with him all that time. Didn't know if it's true. But we know he was friends with EpiPen. But we'll know if he's got caught in something that he shouldn't be caught in and might have the dirt on other people like Clinton and Pence and whoever else. Probably old Cuomo in that mess, if I had to guess. I don't know, I'm just speculating, running my mouth. Oh, good. Yeah, everybody subscribe to everybody and subscribe to CJ's. CJ, I never did work on my news channel. You did that beautiful intro for me. And after Virginia, I was getting a good start on that channel, and this virus thing hit. I don't even know if I've ever got myself up to 500 of my little lovelies telling them about that channel, but I don't go over there and do anything, so it don't matter. I hardly get time now. I'm gonna put this little baby in a cup. I'm just gonna go ahead, look at this, whoops. Look at this little baby. Can you see it? This little bitty baby. I'm gonna go ahead and transplant it. Hey, El Michelle. Well, there's not enough dirt in that cup for that. You know, that was over in the corner. I might not should disturb that dirt in there yet. I might get some more little babies pop out of there. Oh, it just thrills me death to see a new plant come to life. The miracle of life, whether it be human or plant, just absolutely astounds me. Now, that baby in some new, fresh, wet dirt. But like I said, I didn't start out with potting soil, and I didn't put any peat moss in it. I just barely flaked this potting soil. I mean, seed starter. I didn't start with seed starter. This potting soil. Yes, it is. It's a beautiful day. It's a little bit too hot for me with me not feeling so good. Can somebody tell me what time it is? Please. Is today Sunday? Yeah, today's Sunday, isn't it? Can't even keep track of the days. That's when I feel bad. Eastern Standard Time. CJ, what time is it, honey? Or just check for me and see if Alaska Prepper's live. I can't be live over him. 407. Ooh, 407. Will you look for me and see if Alaska Prepper's live? If he is, I've got to end this, y'all. My hands are black. Somebody look and see if Alaska Prepper's live. We need to hop over there and support him. He's growing. Let me tell you, he'll be to 100,000 soon. Yes, he's live. Okay. All right, y'all. I just really wanted to show y'all how to do this, get some of this done, not be by myself. So let's all pop over and give Alaska Prepper some love. Of course, I mod for him, so I need to be over there. Look at these hands. I can't touch my phone. So anyway, we'll get all of these little seeds. Let me see. I can turn y'all around again. That tray is peppers and tomatoes. This tray is peppers and tomatoes. And we got this many done. So anyway, I love you all. Remember, don't be scared. Just be prepared. Buy you some seeds. Start them in the cups. Put them in a little container. You know, let them get bigger and eat out of the container. One plant in each container. Now I have pepper plants that are small, 2 in a container, but I will separate them up at the farm. There's a bee. So anyway, I love you all. Thank y'all for watching me. Appreciate every second. You know I do. Yes, be sure to subscribe. I told you it says 12% of my viewers aren't subscribed. Y'all subscribe. Because I want to grow this family and help teach y'all how to be sustainable. And show you, if a crazy old woman that's sick can do it, y'all can do it. So anyway, I know I got my dirty finger in your way. I love you all. Be blessed. I pray for you every day. Remember me in your prayers. Till next time. Bye-bye.